Battlefield 1 is now completely free to play. All you've got to do is have Twitch Prime or link your Amazon Prime account or anyone's Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. Therefore, you can get Battlefield 1 for free. Although I don't know if that's actually a good thing, to be quite honest. Recently, for the past 5 days, I've actually gone back to Battlefield 1 and I've actually discovered that this was an awesome game and I forgot how much I loved it, especially when it came out. It's just such a unique experience. There's no other World War One games out there. There's no other Battlefield like it. It is an amazing game. It really is. Don't get me wrong. It's got the Battlefield title over it. It's got its problems. One of the things that have aggravated the hell out of me recently playing Battlefield 1 is vaulting equals proning in front of what you're trying to vault over. Now, you never fixed that glitch. But for the past 2 days, I have noticed. I don't even know if this is called cheating or hacking in the game. I've literally witnessed someone cheating, hacking, aimbotting, unlimited ammo, invisible, completely immortal, bulletproof, indestructible. And not only that, he confirmed to me, I forgot to record this, I'm kind of raging, but he also confirmed to me that via coding, which I think maybe he was just not telling the full truth, but according to this hacker, that he was the admin of the server that I was in, and he could do whatever he wanted, and to prove this to me, he just despawned the armor train. I'm not kidding. He said he was going to despawn the armor train, and it spawned in for like 5 seconds, if not less, and it just disappeared. Like, what? And as the footage you've probably just watched, or you're about to watch, he's got a sawn-off shotgun with unlimited ammo, unlimited range, headshot lock-on, with one shot guarantee. It's a fully automatic shotgun, sawn-off shotgun. What? It's not just that. I came across about 4 or 5 different hackers in the space of about 2 hours while playing on Battlefield 1 last night. In fact, there was one hacker on each team, and the hackers were going hacking after each other, and because none of them could die, they just got nowhere with it and just left each other alone. So, yeah, that's the state of Battlefield 1 at the moment. To be quite honest, I don't think every server's like that, and I think there are plenty of servers that are completely fine, clean, and justified, and full of totally legitimate players. I think those are just rare servers to come by, but again, with the news that we've heard recently about there's been a massive leak within DICE and the Frostbite engine, basically translating to the hackers have got their hands on very sensitive info that allows them to build hacks around against everything that will stop them from doing that, and apparently it's already working on Battlefield 2042, meaning that there's already hacks fully developed waiting to go the second Battlefield 2042 is released, because they know the ins and out of how that game's going to work, which is pretty terrifying as well. I mean, with Battlefield 4 recently, I started playing it a few weeks before it became free on Twitch Prime as well. Yeah, I've run into quite a few hackers on that. Battlefield 1's been kind of riddled with hackers for a while, because the second the devs give up on a Battlefield title, it kind of goes in waves, or when it gets flooded by hackers, and again, maybe we're going through a wave on it at the moment, especially Battlefield 1 is now free on Twitch Prime. So, and of course Battlefield 5 had a problem with that, and that's going to be free in a couple of weeks time, so yeah, that's not good as well. So, yeah, it's quite worrying to me that there seems to be kind of a massive surge in hackers on Battlefield, especially older titles. And if that hacker is telling the truth, which to be quite honest, I won't believe a hacker no matter what he says or what he proves to do, because, you know, hackers are some of the most scummiest people on the planet in my opinion. Whether they're just selling the hacks, making the hacks, or buying the hacks, they're just scum of the earth. So, with all that, you know, it's just, if this has been such a major leak within DICE itself, with some seriously sensitive info that allows hackers to build cheats and hacks and whatever else you care to mention, that it's basically either unstoppable or it's going to take a long time for DICE to patch it, because it's a very complicated matter. What would happen to Battlefield 2042 if it's just Warzone 2.0, where it's just Hacker City, just hacker zombie lobbies pretty much? where everyone just gets infected by it. It is quite concerning. Don't get me wrong, I find DICE will absolutely stomp out any of this horrific behaviour extremely quickly, which will be absolutely fantastic, and hopefully that does happen with the live service, live reports. And I even hope DICE might be, I think, one of the first games ever to allow very trusted streamers or YouTubers to actually swing the ban hammer down themselves, as I think we're needing that, especially that hackers like to stream snipe a lot of people. I know Jack Frags has said that he's been a massive victim of that. I think Wesley's been a victim of that as well. Obviously, if you watch Warzone content creators or live streamer, you know about Tim the Tap Man just kind of basically just getting bullied by hackers all the time. Same with Dr. Disrespect Loxy as well, and you know, anyone else you'd care to mention who's a very well popular Warzone player. And the fact that Battlefield could turn out like Warzone, just an absolute hacker's paradise, is just kind of terrifying. Especially for the fact that I have not been this excited for a Battlefield title since Battlefield 1. My whole reason for, you know, building and buying PC parts was for Battlefield 1. I was still rocking an Xbox 360 back in 2015, 2016, and I realised I need a major upgrade. You know, the current gens have been out for a while, I've never bothered upgrading. Nah, I'm going to PC, it's where it's at. Consoles just don't hold it for me anymore, they're just too lackluster. So I built it for that. Battlefield 1, worth it, don't regret it, and ever since then I've been loving PC gaming more than I could ever do in console. But again, it's just the hackers, Jesus. Rainbow Six Siege, hackers. Battlefield, hackers. Call of Duty, hackers. Fucking hackers. It's just never ending, and I'm just getting sick of it, really. So I've noticed I've been waffling on for about 7 minutes now, so I do apologise for that. I think I'm going to basically just very quickly summarise what the kind of key focus points of this video is. It's basically, yes, Battlefield 4 is or was free on Twitch Prime. Battlefield 1, as of making this video, is free on Twitch Prime. And Battlefield 5 will be free to play in a couple of weeks' time on Twitch Prime as well from making this video. Which I necessarily don't think is a good thing, because it just allows for hackers to get a free code for another game if they get banned, switch accounts and just get back on. Understand it's not Warzone, they can't just constantly make unlimited accounts on it, because, well, I'm sure they find a way around it, but it's a lot more difficult than Warzone, but maybe not that difficult. So it's maybe not too much to worry about, and as I said in the video, hackers seem to be coming and going in waves pretty much, where it's like, oh, it's just hackers today, then if the next 6 days it's completely fine as well. Also, if that hacker was telling the truth that he used quote-unquote coding to manipulate the game to do whatever he wants mid-game, like despawn the train for example, in that unlimited fully automatic stun-off shotgun, it was a one-hit kill across the map that wiped out the entire team. Fuck me, that was the mouthful. Despawned a train, and also moving people into different teams, although I don't think that's hacking. I think if you are generally an admin, you are allowed to do that. He was doing that to a lot of people just for a laugh as well. So if this is all true, these hacks are out for past Battlefields and the devs aren't updating them and trying to stop this type of quite worrying behaviour. And if they have stolen, if these group of people have stolen, whether it's the code in the software or whatever it is to do with the Frostbite engine, I'm not too sure myself, I'm not an expert. And they've got their hands on very sensitive info that allows them to build hacks around all the anti-cheat possible for Battlefield 2042. And according to them, they've already managed this. So there's hacks available for Battlefield 2042 even though no one's played it yet. That's terrifying. We'll have to wait and see what the outcome is, but again, I'm definitely going to wrap this video up. Thank you very much for watching to the end, it's been greatly appreciated. I'm going to be uploading another video soon about Battlefield 2042, and I promise you it's going to be a lot more positive and uplifting. In fact, the idea that I had for this video was basically, how would I word this, basically, was about pretty much my guesses of what Hazard Zone's going to be. So if you would like to see that video, please hit the like button, comment down below if you've been running into Battlefield hackers recently, and also do you think you will run into Battlefield hackers in 2042 as well. So, and also hit the subscribe button, I'm going to be uploading a lot more Battlefield content a lot more frequently. Also links to my Twitch, my TikTok and anything else is in the description as well, if you are interested in that as well. I love yous all, and as always, I'll see yous on the battlefield.